G'days, I'm the Hopfot and welcome back. Today we're playing a new game, Atlantic Fleet. I've actually played a little bit of this game already. I saw this on Steam quite some time ago, finally got around to purchasing it, had a play of it last weekend, and I absolutely enjoyed this game. I was thinking to myself, God, I've got to show you guys this game. This game is awesome. I'm not usually one to enjoy a turn-based strategy, which is what this is. It might not look like it from what you're seeing here, but this is a turn-based strategy game. It actually also kind of reminds me a lot of the Silent Hunter game, which, you know what, I'll do some video of that. That's actually a game that's got some real longevity in the missions and all that sort of thing. But this one's kind of like that, except for that you're more quickly thrown into the battle, but you make your decisions at a turn basis. And it's actually pretty cool, the way it's done. I really do like it. It's kind of like playing a tabletop game in a lot of ways. But anyway, let's get into it. So I've gone through the training missions. I'm still not 100% sure if I know how to play this game properly still, but I did those. We've got single battle where you can go in and you can just set up a battle yourself, your enemy and yourself. Then you've got the campaign, which is a set number of set 50 missions or something or other, and I think the missions themselves are set in place. And then you've got Battle of the Atlantic, which is sort of a progressive campaign across the Atlantic between whatever the years of the war were. I want to say 1939 to 45 or 46, something like that. But yeah, basically for the length of the war in the Atlantic. So what we're going to do, we're going to do campaign. And we're going to go... I really should do British, considering that I'm Australian, but no, we're going to do German, because I like the German warships. You got to admire them. They were some damn good ships. Like, they really knew how to build. The Bismarck, for example, it took a lot to take that sucker down. It took several raids, several attacks, until the ship finally sank. Now, it was much like, what was it, the Yamato, I think, I want to say? But yeah, anyway, so do that. Start a new game, replaces existing one. Now, it does this every time. I haven't actually played this. It just does this every time, no matter what. Or at least it has for me. So we're starting off here. Looks like we're starting here. So, okay, I'll just click next. Sorry, I've just got a little bit of clutter here. Just get this out of my way so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Oh god, that fan really sucks balls. Okay, so next, I guess. Okay, so I am given that. Oh right, okay. I played the game already, but I never really bothered to look at any of this. So that's the initiative. Initiative goes to the Germans. So that means the Germans go first. Oh, that's me. I get the initiative. Right, gotcha. German Navy, what have we got? MSC2 freighter. Huh? What am I doing? Oh, right. Okay, so if I click that. Right, so I'm attacking a C2 freighter. Well, that's easy enough. I did a lot of that you do a lot of that in I forgot the name of the game again. Silent Hunter. Silent Hunter 3, by the way. It's either 3 or 5, one or the other. I can't quite remember. One of the Silent Hunter games is one of the ones I play a lot of. Like I said, we'll play that in another video. So we got to select our ships here. We have 6,000 renown. We do not have enough for one of these. What is this? Scharnhorst class battleship. Oh, excuse me. What else we got? There we go, Bismarck. That's the beauty. Look at that. You got to just look at this ship and just be like, just look at those guns. Look at those guns. What do we got? You got 8 15-inch guns, 12 5.9-inch guns. So you got your 8 15-inches. These two, and these two. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4 turrets. And then you got 12 5.9. So that's these. So there's 3 on this side and 3 on this side. 3 turrets on each side, 2 guns per... Well, two barrels per turret, meaning 12 guns. 17-inch belt. See, these are the things I don't understand. 17-inch belt, 14 turrets... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... See, I don't... Oh, wait, this might be... Is this... Is this anti-aircraft? Those are anti-aircraft? See, there's the thing, there's not really too much information on the game. I have to actually download a manual for the game in order to learn a bit more. So I'll do that at some point and I'll study that and I'll get to know a bit more. 7-inch deck. I'm guessing that means that the deck is 7 inches thick. I don't know. To me, that seems pretty small, but then maybe that isn't. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know this stuff. That's its displacement. 41,700 tons. So it's a 41,700 ton vessel. That's how much water. I think that's pretty much how much water it displaces. 30 knots maximum. So she's capable of 30 knots max speed and can call in 4 aircraft. Okay, so she has air support as well on her side. But anyway, like I said, we can't get that. We've only got 6,000 renown. This ship costs 75,000 renown. So the way this must work then is these aren't actually set missions. They're things where I have to go and destroy something, but I earn renown, and yeah, I've got to buy ships as I go to build up my fleet. We cannot get that. I'm just going to fly through the rest of these. You'll, if you want, you can pause and have a look. We'll get to know a bit more about them as we go through. So I need something that's within 6,000 renown. I don't necessarily want to spend 6,000 renown. What's this? An auxiliary cruiser. What's it got? 7 5.9-inch guns. Where? I can see a plane on the back. Does it have a plane? That's 2 aircraft. Okay. Can launch 2 aircraft. And it has 18 torpedoes. Where's the torpedo tubes? Is this them here on the sides? Oh, wait, there's a gun. That's a gun! Holy shit! They're hidden inside the ship. That is cool. So, and there's a torpedo. So this thing is designed to look like a freighter, but it's... Wow, that is actually really cool. I've got to look this up. I'm going to have to look this stuff up later, because I love ships. I love ships. I love planes. I love trains. I'm okay with cars. Cars are alright. I do like some cars. There are some cars that I like. But yeah, planes, trains, and boats. Ships. Boats. Come on, you gotta know what that one's from. Anyway, keep going. 8,000. We can't afford that. No, we're not getting an auxiliary cruiser. Here we go. Here's someone we can buy. A Type 1934 class destroyer. Ooh, Z1 Liebrich Mass. George Theo. Max Schutz. Richard Bietzen. Nah. Let's keep looking. Like I said, I don't exactly want to spend 6,000 renown. I'm only going up against a freighter, so I don't need anything butte. Nothing too butte. Nothing too much. We don't need too much butte. Keep on going. Here we go. Next one. Oh, cool. We got all the... we have all different kinds of U-boats. But that's a little bit odd, because what year is it? Because this one was not invented till towards the end of the war, from what I know. Anyway, sorry, I can't get that one. It's 15,000 renown. This is 2,600. This is 2,100. Okay, so I'm probably going to look at getting a U-boat, I think, to start with. I think a U-boat's a great place to start. 14 torpedoes on one of those. 22 on one of these. Has one 4.1-inch gun and 6 21-inch TT. TT. What's TT? Is that a anti-aircraft? I actually don't know. Again, this is all stuff I need to look up, to be honest. 4.1 shells. I don't know what it's talking about. Sorry, I keep picking at my fingernail on that. And here comes the runny nose. Yay! It must be hay fever season or something. I don't know. Well, I don't think I need anything. Like I said, I don't need anything too butte. It's a 4.1-inch gun. That's a 3.5. She's a 8,000 tons. 18.2, 17.7 knots per max. Oh, Type 9 or Type 7. I'm going to go for the Type 7, I think. As a matter of fact, I know what I'll do. I'll buy 2. I'll buy 2 Type 7s. Because the whole point of this is you're an admiral. Yep, one of those. And can I buy any more? Or is that it? Let's just leave it at the 1, I think. We don't need much. What's this? Okay, that lets me view my ship. Okay. Alright, so attack! Condition red! Condition red! Dive! Dive! Hang on, let me just... I know I've got to have one here somewhere. 1 second. Quick. Dive! Dive! Get my hat on! There we go. You might be wondering what this hat has actually been sitting here for days, for weeks, months now. Yeah, right, shut up! I don't even know if you can really hear that, to be honest. It's not turned up really loud. Yeah. Right, just leave that there. Alright, so, like I said, this is turn-based. Oh shit, the weather is crap. Okay, so we have the option to disengage at the moment, which we're not going to do. We are going to go, we're going to just keep going at full speed. Do we have silent running? No, we've got surface, dive, and none. No silent running. Okay. Well, if I just go 2/3 speed, set course, 5 degrees starboard, and let's move. Now then. This is our target. Okay, we have up here a target solution. So we've selected our target. That's our target there. If I click on it again, we'll go to the target. So there he is. He is moving at an estimated 9.5 knots. That's what my fella on board that ship, that sub, that U-boat, has figured out, where she's travelling at 9.5 knots. And my weapons officer has worked out that in order to hit the ship, we need to fire a torpedo at 16.3 degrees off the bow. So that's 16.3 degrees off the front of the ship, I believe. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah, so the front of my ship is sort of pointing off in that direction. Let's go back to our ship. What was it, F1? Yeah. So the front of the ship is that way. The front of the ship is 0. So if I go into the binoculars here, which is the periscope, so 0 is off the front of the ship. So we turn to the right. The enemy ship is right there. And you can see, here it is, up here, where that line is. That's where we're targeting right now. We're targeting at 17.1 degrees off the bow. So that's 17.1 off the bow. So 17.1 goes to the right. There it is. There's just a little bit on how this sort of thing works for you, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, so there. So we want to shoot him, but like I said, we don't want to quite go that way. So this little scale down the bottom left here, just down here, yeah, just down here, I'll point for you, it's going to be down underneath me because I'm going to put myself up in the top left because the top right's where our conditions set, top left is just my ship. So, yeah, we're going to just adjust to this down here, we're going to go over to the left. Oh, hang on, we're set to the shells. We don't want to fire the guns. We can't fire the guns. We're below the water. So we're going to set that to... Well, actually, no, let's not set that yet. Let's do nothing on this round. Let's get in a little bit closer. Let's see what he does. So he's just leisurely going forward. I'm pretty sure that wasn't even flanking speed. Alright, so my current depth, I'm at periscope depth and I'm travelling at 4.7 knots. So let's move up to full speed and move forward. That puts me at 4.9 knots, so I'm not really going too fast to keep up with him. Torpedo now needs to be fired at 16.3 degrees. Alright, so this round I'm going to fire my torpedoes just to keep things moving along because we're not going to dig around with this too long. So let's bring those torpedoes to the left here. We're using the keys down here just to control that. No, was it 16.3? He reckons. So about there. That's just a bit off the bow. I'm going to go 16.1 right there. I'm just going to go a little bit further to the left. One solution. Fire. And there's my torpedo in the water. There it is. You can see it underneath the water. From above, you can't really see it. Not just yet. When it gets a bit close to the enemy, I think you start to be able to see it. There we go. You can start to see it now. It's coming in. He's going to know that's coming for him now. So he's going to try and make a maneuver. Unfortunately, I was stupid and I aimed further to the left. Chances are he'll pull to the right and that torpedo will completely miss. So I'm going to hit flanking speed. I'm going to and keep going straight. So make my move. I'm now travelling at 5.6 knots. Torpedoes are pointed straight at him, but we're not going to do anything. We're just going to let the current torpedo continue on in the water. He hasn't spotted it. And boom, we have a direct hit on the rear section of that ship. That will hopefully, not quite in the rear section, so we're just about here, but we're near the engineering section. So I don't think I have this set up too difficult. I'm too high of a difficulty. Yeah, so we can see the damage we've done. He's taken damage to his propulsion and steering. He can't steer. That's a good thing. An enemy ship that cannot steer cannot avoid a torpedo. Unless he puts it in full reverse and hits it hard. So we go back to our ship. We've taken out his ability to steer. I think, or we've damaged his ability to steer, and we've damaged his propulsion, which means he's going to start slowing down. So we're going to get a firing solution on him again. We're going to keep going at flank speed. There we go. Firing solution on this guy. No shells, torpedoes. What have we got? 16.4. So this time I'm not going to do a little bit of extra adjustment. I'm going to do exactly as it says. 16.4. Solution, fire. Torpedo is in the water and off she goes. I love the music in this game too, by the way. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's awesome music. I'll try and make sure you can. I don't think it's copyright music. Oh, I don't know. I've got it down low anyway, so it doesn't matter. It really reminds me a lot of, well, especially right now that I'm doing this with a submarine, with a U-boat. It really reminds me of, what was that game again? Silent Hunter. Really reminds me of that. Keep going at flank speed, move forward. We're now doing 6.4 knots. He is at 8.8 knots. He is dropping in speed. He is losing speed. That is good. We've loaded another torpedo, ready to fire, but we don't want to just yet. We're going to see what happens with the one we've already fired off. It looks ready to hit him in the arse. Here it comes, and boom! He is down and out for the count. We have done it. Enemy ship destroyed. Look at that. We can watch him sink here now. Just listen to it. I love the sounds in this game. Slowly going down. This is one of the good things too about Silent Hunter. I know I keep talking about it, but it's a bloody good game. It really is. It's one thing I like about Silent Hunter is, depending on the difficulty setting, if you've got it set to fully realistic, and I never play on fully realistic, I'll be honest. But you play that game on realistic mode, and it can take ages for a ship to sink. You can hit it with a torpedo, and sometimes you'll just have to follow it and wait to see if it starts to really list over or something, or you just keep hitting it with torpedoes until it just goes crack, or snap, or boom. And I've had some ships in that game literally just go kaboom because they were full of like oil or something. Oil tankers are fucking awesome to take down in Silent Hunter. She's still very slowly listing back. Yeah, we'll use this time. Yeah, I love Silent Hunter. Yeah, in case you're wondering about the hat, like I said, this hat has actually been sitting here for months. There's another one sitting here too. This is here too. I'll tell you why I have these hats. A long time ago, me and a mate of mine, Phoenix Luke, you know who you are, Phoenix, he's the author of that book that I did a little video of myself reading, just to say, here you go mate, I advertised your book on YouTube. He actually wrote that book. A really good book. I'm not very far through it because I'm not a reader. I'm not a book person, but I'm doing my darndest because he's my mate and I really want to support him. I want to show him that the book is good. And the book is good. Seriously, go check it out. It's Aeon... No, it's not that anymore. It's got a different name now. And the one I've got is Aeon Prelude to Oblivion, but the new book title is something else. It is something else. I'll tell you about it another time. I'm going off on a tangent. But anyway, the hat. So me and him, we were invited to a friend's birthday party, friend back then, birthday party, who for her birthday she was doing a one of those role play sort of things where you go along and a murder mystery, that's what it was, a murder mystery thing. We all go along and role play all these different characters. And I got a security officer or a policeman sort of thing. So I did a policeman's uniform, except I did it as a formal uniform with a shirt. And then I took a dinner shirt, dinner jacket, all that sort of stuff. I got myself one of my suits, and I did up like sort of some fake medals and epaulets and all that sort of stuff, and put it all over the suit, and actually made myself look like an officer. And my mate, he borrowed a naval uniform, and I got him a hat to wear with his costume as well, so he could look like a Navy admiral, or in this case, look like the captain of the ship, because that was his role. He was the captain, so that's why I got the hat. Then me and my fiance, we went down to the Murray River with my folks to go around on the boat. I'll probably flash up a photo. And a few times, and I took this hat with me, so that whenever I was at the helm, because I got to pilot the boat quite a bit, the houseboat. Houseboat on the Murray River. If I didn't actually already say that, sorry, I probably thought it didn't say it. I do it sometimes. I probably did say it and not realise. But yeah, a houseboat on the Murray River, and I put the hat on and pilot the ship using that. And I'm going to take this hat again when we do our honeymoon, because our honeymoon is going to next year next year in September. Is going to be in the Mediterranean on a cruise. So you can definitely see this guy is sinking, so we're going to leave that there. We're going to hit done, we're going to move on, keep this going. So we sunk that, we got 5,500 points. How much renown does that buy us? I have absolutely no idea, because it doesn't tell me here. So I've done that one. Now what? Do I just do it again? What? Do I go to the world? Oh, I see. We select... okay, so you get a star ranking. Right, that makes sense. So you get a star ranking. I've now got 9,400 renown, so I think 5,500, that was the amount of renown I got. I really don't know how scoring system works in this, obviously, so cut me some slack. This hat is really tight on my head. I'm going to just sit it loosely a bit. So yeah, if you don't get 3 stars, you can go back to it again. Okay, this is cool. We've got goals. We got 19 missions. Okay, I thought this was 50 for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, we got 19 missions to get through. So let's do another one. How long are we going for time? All right, we'll do one more, and we'll leave it at that for now. So we've got some more renown. We're going against a C3 freighter. I'm kind of thinking another U-boat. But maybe this time instead, one of these ones, a U-37. What was your maximum speed? Yours is 17.7. Yours is 18.2. Yeah, I'm thinking I might go another U-boat. So I'll buy one more U-boat. Yes, please, thank you. And we'll attack this C3 freighter. Do I have to... Oh! Did I do that last time? I don't recall. I think I had to actually select my ships then. Okay, alright, cool. So I get the initiative again. So what have we got? There's you there. Where's the other one? He's on the other side. So U-27 is already poised to attack. So he is going to turn, I think... What do you reckon? Now, this is a big downside of this game. Battle map. Now, unlike with Silent Hunter, again, I'm making comparisons, I don't mean to, this is a different game. I'd almost swear this game was made by the same people, but I don't think it is. But it seems a lot like it, especially even like the way this all looks and everything, look and feel. Something that this game could really use would be compass, protractors, rulers, and all that sort of stuff for figuring out your own targeting. For the people who actually know what they're doing sometimes, when they can actually figure out a targeting solution and all that sort of thing, figure out how far away they are from the target, all that sort of stuff, figure out at what angle they need to turn their rudder in order to be facing a target, so and all that sort of thing. Because right now I'm just guessing 15 degrees starboard, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do 10 degrees starboard, 2/3 throttle, and off we go. So yeah, it didn't give me enough turn. I should have turned a hell of a lot more. I probably actually should have gone about 30 degrees starboard. So there's our target. Solution is 7.4 degrees off the bow. So let's set to 7.4 degrees off bow. That is there exactly. Select our torpedoes and fire one. And fire. First torpedo is away and in the water. Just going to stop there. Yeah, when he makes his next move, that's it, he's gone. Okay, this one, firing solution. Oh, wait, no. First we want to move. We're going to put you 15, I think, degrees to starboard. Full speed and go. It didn't really seem like you moved. Okay, they have a really sluggish turn rate. That's what it comes down to. Torpedo solution, 25.7 degrees off the bow, so we're going to bring it to the left here. Just a little bit of control, yeah. 25.7. I'm just a little bit all over the shop right now. How are we going up there? We're recording beautifully. This is a great day. Well, great night. I record at night, in case you didn't know. In fact, pretty much right after this, I either edit my video or I go to bed and edit my video the next day. That's how I do my recordings. This is actually the third recording this week. I'm doing good. Usually I'm only 2 recordings a week. This is my third, but this won't come out until the following weekend. I want to try and keep it just for the weekends for now, but if I can get enough recordings sort of build up, we'll start introducing more recordings through the week. And just see how we go. I do have to work a full-time job. Anyway, fire 1. Torpedo is in the water and on its way. And we're going to stop there. So he's going to move forward. And the first torpedo has a direct impact. Oh, he bit that one. He is on fire. Okay. I'm thinking full speed, 30 degrees starboard, and go. There we go. Now we're facing a bit more this way. Oh! He's done. That's it. The other torpedo hasn't even hit him yet. So we're just gonna... Oh, we had an airstrike available. Shit, did this one have aircraft? Or is it close enough to... Oh, it might be close enough to the land that we could have done an airstrike. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I'll do one more. We have time, I'll do one more. This was really quick, this one. Plus, also, I haven't wasted a whole lot of time just sitting there looking at the ship. Jesus, this one is rolling over. Oh, we really got him good. Yeah, the other torpedo's just over here. It never had a chance to come and hit him. Bit of downside of being turn-based, but yeah, that's cool. I think for the kind of game that it is, you couldn't really do a real-time strategy because you'd have to be all over the place, quickly doing everything or doing as much as possible, as quick as possible, sort of thing. What would be really cool, though, is if this has multiplayer. I don't think it did. We didn't see any multiplayer back there, did we? It's alright, done. 8,000. Cool. Back to here, so now we're up to 14,800. Alright, like I said, I'll give you one more. We'll do one more for you. Here you go, this one here. Next. Oh, what have we got? Is that DC or OC? I don't know. This might be a mistake. This might be a mistake. This might take a little bit of time. But I promised I'll do it, and I will do it. We got 14,800. I think it's time we got a destroyer. Actually, no. Let's keep going with just these two for now. Yeah. You and you. Let's have a look. What did you actually have aircraft capability? No, you didn't. You were just close enough to land to get aircraft, right. They got to get their experience up as well. That's everything too. Your ships earn experience. The ship's crews earn experience, and the ship goes up in its rank as well. So then the ship gets better at giving you targeting solutions, repairing damages, you know, all this sort of stuff, maneuvers, all that kind of thing. They just get better and better as time goes. So, last one. Let's see, what have we got here? Yeah, we got little cruisers here, corvettes, that's what they are. Yeah, 2 corvettes. What have you got? Have you got torpedoes? You have depth. Oh, those are depth charges at the back there. He's got a deck gun. I don't see any sign of a torpedo launcher. You got depth charges as well. No signs of a torpedo launcher. That is good. There was 3 of you, wasn't there? Where's the 3rd guy? Is that him? Or was that just the other one I was looking at? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, we've got 2 of the same. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay, so I'm here. They're over there. shit, if they got depth charges, they probably have sonar, which, oh god, I'm screwed. Alright. Mark it. 20 degrees port. 2/3 throttle. Go. Okay, facing this way now. Alright, which one's the closest one? This one's the closest. You're my first target. Torpedoes! 354.9 off the bow. What was that? 354.9 off the bow. There. Fire 1. And open fire. First torpedo is in the water. Now, the unfortunate part of this, in comparison to Silent Hunter, I know again, making comparisons, in Silent Hunter, they don't necessarily know you're there until they detect you. And they don't always have their sonar active. Most of the time, they'll just be listening on the hydrophones. Which way are you facing? You're facing that way. Alright, you just keep going that way, 1/3 throttle, go. And the nearest ship for you is the big guy. So you're going to aim for him. I am sweating up a storm under this hat. Plus I also have a shower, so it smells like shampoo. It smells like apples actually, I use apple shampoo. Well, apple scented shampoo. 330.6 off the bow, so to the left. You can also do it by actually clicking and dragging on this. What was it? 330.6 right there. Fire 1 and away. Alright. Let's just hope they don't make any maneuvers. See what they do now? Yep. They know we're here. They've got their sonar active. And that's the downside, like I said. They already know you're there, so it's really hard to just sneak up on them with a submarine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive at 2/3. Now we are too low down now, I believe, to fire anything. Because what would it be? 36.1 for you. Pretty sure I can't do anything from here. Yeah, too deep to fire torpedoes. So go none and done. Next vessel. Dive. 30 degrees to starboard. And done. Ah, they're going for a serpentine. And you're hit. We got 2 hits. Are they both? Just this one sinking. Which one's sinking? Oh, they're both sinking. Oh, we got them both. So there you are. That's my guy over there. That's U-37. And this is a sonar contact now. We can't see it, so we don't know who or what it is. So what we're going to do, we can see him, of course. He's over there. We're going for 20 degrees port, 2/3. And done. You continue directly ahead, 2/3. Go. And done. Now let's see what he does. No action. I don't really think he knows exactly where we are. So we're going to surface with 20 degrees port. Go. Torpedo reloaded. Oh, cool. I have no idea what it takes to reload torpedoes. You just gotta wait until they're done. Okay, torpedo. Solution is 347.1 degrees off the bow, so 347.1. We're looking at there. And fire. Alright, at the moment that may look to hit. Surface And you go flanking speed directly ahead. We're going to get their attention. And torpedo, 1.5 degrees. Solution, fire. Alright, let's see what he does. He's making a move, no action. He's got torpedoes coming in from both sides. He is going to be screwed after his next move, I think. 2/3 throttle, go. And one more torpedo, 34. What is that? Actually, no torpedoes, no more. Hold off. Go to full, move, and nothing. We want to see if these 2 torpedoes are going to make contact. Oh! What about the other one? What about the other one? Nah, the other one missed. That's why you shoot from both sides. There we go. He is gone. How are those other 2 doing? I just want to zoom in on this one. Look at that. Yeah, he did. Where's the other guy? 1, 2. The other guy must have gone to the bottom. He down in the deep. Let's see if we can get a look at that button, I think. And F2. That one. F2. Sunk. This button. Yeah. Close. No. Okay, right, we can't select it. That's right. How's this guy going? He's just on fire and sinking slowly. Anyway. Done on that. 2,960. 3 stars again, which is good. We got 950 for sinking these 2, and what was it, 1,060 for sinking that one. So he was the big fella up the front, the other 2 was smaller down the back. So that was just a small little, I wouldn't really call it a fleet of ships, I don't know what you would call it, but yeah. So there we go. We'll leave it there. We've got one more battle to go. Let's just have a quick look, see what it is. A destroyer. Ooh, Valentine. That's a destroyer, that one. The DD, I believe, is destroyer. Alright, so like I said, we'll leave that there. And they have initiative. Oh shit. I may have to bring in a destroyer for the next one, I think. So yeah. Alright. For the 3rd time, I'll leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I really enjoy this game. This is a damn good game. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Also, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit the little bell icon next to it when you do. Sorry, if you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. Don't have to. Just please hit it. If you haven't. You get where I'm saying, though. No. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you want notifications on when I upload videos, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. And I upload... I can't remember, Saturday and Sunday mornings, 8:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. And that's basically it. Let's just back up here. There we go. So yeah, there you go. I will see you in the next video. Peace. I was also just noticing with this hat on, this beard, I kind of really remind myself of the characters in Silent Hunter.